but as soon as you're stepping into the blow, the knuckles are now leaning in towards my shoulder. Okay? So as soon as you get somebody that wants to knock it out of the way, all you do is just slightly just turn your knuckles. You don't have to even turn the shield very much. You're just like, you're in position to block it. But that little, from there to there, all of a sudden means, go ahead, hold it right there, move it out. Okay, and it's just a turn of the knuckles out here. So now, don't even turn it more. I've already turned it enough right there. Turn the knuckles there. Okay. It's just that little motion right there all of a sudden gives you that control of what I'm knocking the tickle. All right. So again, any more questions about posture, form? The fourth principle is keep focus. And as with most of the other principles, it really applies to everything we're doing. Focusing on your whole training, keeping your eye on the prize, so to speak. And what is the prize? The prize is to get better and better, to reach that stage where you're a master at this art. And sometimes we lose track of that. Where am I going with this? To become a master of this. And you're not born to be a master. You practice to be a master. So it's getting good teaching, good instruction, practicing what you've been taught, correct form, relax, practice, practice, and practice. Just like pretty much anything else that we do, we got there by practice. When we were babies, we couldn't walk. We eventually learned how to walk. We practiced it. Practicing it over and over again, falling on our face. Practicing up, practicing it some more. And now we're all masters of walking.
I'm working on all that for a couple of years, I'm sure.
Focus. It's an obvious thing, but the hard part is how to get more focused, how to get better focused. What are you supposed to focus on? What happens when you lose your focus? And more importantly, how do you train to develop focus, better focus? You need to start in small increments. You can't just kind of have someone explain how I just stand here and I extend my mind out. I am aware of everything going on around me in the moment and flow with that. You say, oh, that's not beautiful, I'm going to do that. And it's not happening. You have to start small. Just like anything that we learn, we start with the basics and we learn the different pieces of the basics. We practice them until they kind of all get together. Occasionally we have to go back to the basics again because we're forgetting pieces of it. We continue to practice it, and then eventually we're doing really good at the basics, and then we start adding things a little more complex, a little more detailed, and then we progress and progress. And we do the same thing with focus. All of these principles are things that you can practice and learn and develop and get better at through your practice. I want to start off, though, with any questions people have about focus, about anything from what do you mean to issues that you have with focus. Anybody have any problems with focus?
Got all kinds of problems.
Is it the excitement of the fight? Is it the analyzing things during the fight?
For me,
Yeah.
For me, a lot of times, I love fighting so much. I focus more on having fun than winning the contest.
That's beautiful, because that was one of the things that I had to work on as well. There's so much joy in just smashing somebody in the head. I think that what you're really focused on is the side of their head and just watching that hand bend around the helm. And there's that thrill. In the meantime, they're chopping you in the guts because you forgot about everything else because you weren't focused on that. You were focused on the fun thing. And that's something you need to work on, and it's kind of almost a shame. It's one of the things that I miss the most of that intense moment of joy, because now I'm focused enough where it's almost, those things happen almost incidentally during the fight. And it's like afterwards I'll sit back and I go, oh, that was really good. I can kind of almost feel that right now. It's like afterwards that I'm thinking about it. At the moment I was more aware of everything going on. I was aware about our range, our positioning. If that didn't work, I was prepared, making sure that my balance and my form were there where I could move into something else. I was moving so that I had my shield in the right position where anything he was going to throw, I could block. I knew that if I stepped forward to that, I was leaving this leg open, so I wanted to be sure that I had everything adjusted and turned. And he was throwing a fast snap in there, I'd be able to block it, and he fell over dead. Okay? And it's like, as he's falling, I still maintain my focus though. That part of training of the focus is to go home. How about your friends? Okay, so I come in and I whack him, and he falls over dead. Okay, go ahead and fall over dead. I go, okay, and that's because, I'm happy to beat him. No. Hit him, he falls over dead, I'm kind of, okay, now it's over. And you maintain that pose, that stance, that focus, that form, okay, and then it's over with. Okay? Maybe he felt well, or telling me about himself. French. So
I was used to you kicking me in the belly while I was down.
but it's that you don't just kind of have a disconnect. You continue to maintain that focus. And maintaining your form and your positioning is an aid to maintaining that focus. Even as the fight is over, continue to maintain it. Okay? As we're engaged and we move back out of range, the focus is still there. As I readjust for whatever reason I got out of range, whether it was to regain my focus, get my balance back, or just I want to think about a combination that I'm going to throw at him, but I'm not going to think about it up there because that's not focus. I'm going to get back out here. I'm watching him kind of maybe one time really quickly think about the form for the movement that I want to do. And I come back in, now I'm focused on him. I'm not thinking about that movement anymore. Okay? Because it's there, it's factor. You know what it is. It's now peripheral knowledge. Okay? I come in, and I do that move. Focus on what he's doing, where his shield is, where his sword is, making sure my footwork is just correct. Yes?
There's a point where you become over-analytical, where your focus is not on you at that point, and now you're not really thinking
And
about
in that case, that's one of the things about where focus is incorrect. And if I'm fighting with someone and I'm really worried about their footwork, because I know their footwork is going to kill me, and I'm thinking about their footwork, I'm forgetting everything else. Okay? If I'm busy thinking about the blow that I'm going to set up, instead of what my opponent's doing, then I'm too busy thinking about that. Okay? So you don't want to overanalyze things. You don't want to analyze things at all, really, in a fight. And my whole thing of stepping back was because I wanted to try something that I wasn't too sure about. Okay? And we're all going to run into that. We've been practicing something with blow or something we're not totally sure about. We haven't practiced enough for it to just be there. And so I step back, I run it through my mind once, and then, okay, here's my practice. Okay, and then I step in and I'm not thinking about it. Okay. Eventually you're going to reach the point where you don't do that step back and analyze it. You're just there,